Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I've got a really fun video that has been in the works, I think ever since we've moved here. I am ready to tackle this laundry room and make it more cute, a little more functional, all that good stuff. So we're gonna do a little laundry room makeover in here, and I might also add in some organizing and cleaning as well. So I'm gonna just kind of go step by step through this video. A lot of these things are super simple that you can do too. I have a really cute rug for in here and some other stuff, and my husband's gonna be helping me as well with some new shelving. Super easy stuff that is really inexpensive and it's not going to cost you much to make everything look really cute. I'm also doing a really fun accent wall here that takes one little easy tool. So you guys will have to hang in with me and see how that goes. So the first thing I'm going to do is kind of empty everything out of here, get this shelf taken down, get my bins taken down, get this off the wall. I have some hooks behind the door that I also need to take off and get ready to paint everything in here.
Now, this is who we are, and I just know things will never be the same. We're like strangers again. Strangers again. We're like strangers again. I just know things will never be the same. We're like strangers again. We'd never fall, could have tried much harder. Now all we have are scars. You said we'd get so high, higher up than heaven. You said we'd reach the stars. But look at us now, could have gone so far. It hurts to realize we're parted. Yeah, look at us now.
Okay, so I have to wait for all of this to dry so I can sand over it and obviously begin rolling the walls. But while I'm doing that, I'm gonna go ahead and edge everything. And I just grabbed a really easy pre-mixed paint from Lowe's. This is a semi-gloss. I always use semi-gloss because I can't wash the walls if it's not semi-gloss. And I like to be able to wash my walls up. And so I'm really looking forward to that because what's in here is actually flat paint. And you can see like up there's a handprint. You can't really wash the walls very well whenever it's flat paint. And this is just their pure white, and it's I think it's Gildan is how you say it. And it's just a pretty inexpensive paint that Lowe's carries.
It's time to get my head up again. You said that you had to. I'll try to forget you. Just didn't think we'd end up this way, like strangers again. Strangers again. Like strangers again. Oh, I know things will never be the same, like strangers again.
Okay, it has been a little while since I picked up the camera. The mud or spackling that he used on all of the little holes in the wall and stuff is completely dry. So now I'm gonna I have two different kinds of sanding blocks here. I'm going to take and sand over all of that, and then I can go ahead and roll the walls with the first coat. All right guys, so it's the next day and the paint is all done. I finished up the second coat and we're ready to roll on to the next thing. So I told you I was gonna do an accent wall with just a few little tools. So I have this big, huge, what is it? Magnum Sharpie. It's like absolutely huge. I'll have to show you. And I made myself this little stencil. I know it looks really weird right now, but it's gonna make more sense as you see me do this. I'm going to make the first row. I'm doing kind of like a herringbone type print. And I'm going to do the first row and I may end up doing a tape line in between to try to keep it straight. We'll see. I've seen this done just honestly even free-handed and it's looked really cute. So it's kind of supposed to look a little imperfect. It's not supposed to be completely perfect, but I thought this would be a really good guide. So instead of standing here rambling on and trying to explain this to you, I'm just gonna get started and I think you'll get the idea. Okay, the first two rows I'm pretty happy with. I'm gonna be doing 2 shelves in here. One of them is gonna be literally like right across here so I can put like my soap and stuff on, so I'm not going any lower than where the shelf would be. And then when I'm finished doing the whole wall, I will go through, I'll cut the top of the cardboard and I'll go through and like finish off the top part of it. But so far so good. It's imperfect, which is perfect. It's the way that I wanted it to be. And I'm just gonna, I think, eyeball it, even though it's a little freaky because I'm scared if I start getting at an angle or something, then the rest of it will go at an angle. But I'm just gonna try it. It's just Sharpie and paint, and you can always paint over it. Okay, so I'm just telling myself it's not perfect. It's not supposed to be perfect. It's supposed to look imperfect, but there are some little areas that I would go through and just like try to fix, and I would spend all day doing it. So I'm gonna let it go. I love it. I have one little spot that I did touch up because my marker went down. So I put a little paint over it and then I'm gonna put some more over it just to kind of make it look a little bit better. But I think I'm ready to cut my boards. I'm so excited. Okay, so this right here is the board that I'm gonna use, and I'm leaving it raw wood. Eventually here, probably in the next few weeks, I'm gonna paint over it with clear coat. I don't have it right now, so I'm just gonna put the shelving up. So this is a 2x10, and I need to measure so that I get it exact. I'm going to get 2 shelves out of this. There is another board underneath of it, but that's for something else. So I'm going to go ahead and measure and then use the chop saw to cut it, and it'll be ready to go up. To hang the shelves up, you'll need a few tools. So I got these brackets off of Amazon. There's 4 of them, and they are insanely heavy, like super heavy duty. I would really recommend these if you want a more modern looking bracket. So I'm just going to find the stud with the stud finder, mark where it's at, and then measure down from the ceiling on both sides where the stud is, and then obviously put 2 brackets in, put the shelf on. You can secure the shelf by screwing it in up this way. I don't know if I'm gonna do that right now just because I'm actually gonna like I said, in the next week or two, take these shelves back down, sand them, and like put a clear coat on them. For now, I'm just gonna get them up so that I can get my laundry room back in order for the minute, because I don't have time to do the clear coating today, just because I want to get a lot of this put back together. And then also a level, so that once you do get it up, you can for sure check that it is. And then a power, either drill or impact. And that's what this is. This is an impact. So I'm gonna screw these on, find their placement, screw them on, and then put the shelves on. I'm so excited. I'm just so happy with how this is all looking. So these were the bins that were on the old shelf, and they're all gonna go up here. They're just really great for storage for these kinds of things. So I'm gonna empty them out and wipe them out. And then I have some Mr. Clean erasers. I'm gonna wash them up if they need any of that. And then I'm actually gonna do the same thing with the washer and dryer, just with having worked in here and stuff. I wanna make sure there's no spots of paint or like any little scuffs on the washer and dryer. And then this here area, I have some fun things to add to. So let's get the functional side out of the way, the cleaning out of the way. The floor needs to be mopped also. And I wanna organize everything in these bins. I have a lot of just random stuff in them right now. They're kind of organized a little bit. Like these are my clean Norwex cloths, and then these are the dirty ones that need to be washed. And I think I like my irons in here. I've got just some random cleaners and extra soap and stuff like that. So I think most of it I can just kind of reorganize in the same kind of categories, but there might be a few things I need to take out, but I know for sure they need to be wiped out. Okay, everything is slowly coming together. I think this is a little drop of paint from probably another project. I don't think it was from in here. But this was hanging kind of off to the side in our living room in a place that most people can't really see it. So I thought I would go ahead and put it in here so that I can enjoy it a little bit more. It does have this rope that sticks up around the top, and I thought about cutting it off and just hanging it up with the eyelets or the loops kind of hanging on either side, but there is a gap behind the shelf, and so I think I can hang it up behind there and it will still hang right here where I want it to hang. So I'm gonna move some of these things aside and put a nail or something up behind there and then hang it down, and it'll have a nice mirror in here. Alright, these canisters I had in my pantry, but I'm doing something completely different in my pantry now. So I thought they would be fun to use in here. I want to put my dryer balls in this one. This one I may not put anything in today. It is huge. I mean, I don't know if you can see on camera how big it really is, but it's really, really big. I was kind of thinking maybe I would get like some cotton towels to put in here or something like that. I don't know. If you have some good ideas on a really big canister and what to fill it with, let me know in the comments. But I'm going to use an EnviroCloth and a window cloth and really shine them up nice. They're a little bit smudged up from me getting them out of the pantry and kind of taking like the contents out of them and wiping them up somewhat, but I want to make them look nice and shiny now.
What if I open my soul? Here I stand by myself on my own. What if I lose all control and take a step out into the unknown? Oh, oh, oh. What do I know?
Someday, I would love to put tile in this laundry room that resembles something like this. I think it's so pretty, but I just got this in the mail from Amazon. It came super quick, and I think it's gonna be a good one. I really think it's gonna wash up well. It seems really sturdy, and it seems like whatever black ink they used on this is gonna hold up really well. I've had some that, I don't know, you can just kind of tell that it's gonna come off. And this one is very, very good quality. So I will leave it linked below, of course. And then I have some shelf liner. This always helps keep your rugs in place. If you guys didn't know this little hack, you can go in the kitchen section at Walmart, Target, anywhere, and get some shelf liner. And it works good to keep your rugs from sliding all over the place. So I'm gonna put this down and the pretty rug.
Should I